I'm Alec Hanson, and I'm here in Lisle, Illinois, just outside of Chicago, about to spend the day with mortgage professional Melissa Guerra. Come with us as we give her a marketing makeover, radically transforming her social media and her marketing strategies. You're not going to want to miss this. This is brand new.
Look like it's time to rise and get in the game. Gonna change some branding, not afraid to fly. I can't even wait to finally touch down with the camera click. Let's light up that stage. Time to start your brand new golden age. It's your time to shine. Cameras on you. Brand new.
Here we are, Lisle, Illinois, about to surprise Melissa Guerra. Not surprise, she knows I'm coming, okay? I didn't just surprise her. But let's go say hi. Watch the door, watch the door. Melissa! Hello, everybody. What's going on?
Hi.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Are you
Let's
sure?
go.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think she's ready, but we're gonna have a fun day today. So I'm really excited to get going. Yeah?
I'm excited.
It's good weather, good times.
Yeah, great weather.
Great team.
Yeah, amazing team.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Yes.
So you asked for this, just so we're clear.
I did.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Are you ready to go?
I'm as ready as I'll ever
You're
be.
like, no, I hate all this.
I
It's
do a little
lights,
bit.
It's terrible. Good. When we start this whole process and we start to kind of try to understand how we're going to push our own reputation out into the world,
Right.
quote your brand, whatever
Yep.
you want to call it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mistakes people make early on. And the mistakes they make early on is they don't get really grounded in why they do what they do. When we start to turn the camera on ourselves or start to talk, we really have to come back to like, why are we doing this?
Right.
Like, or else it just gets too hard.
Yes.
So let's start with the easy questions.
Okay.
All right. So how long have you been doing how long have you been doing this game?
Okay, so I have been in the industry for about 30 years.
Okay. So you're brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I say industry because I started off as a realtor.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
How long were you a realtor for?
A few years, and I hated it.
Okay. So then you came to the worst side, the lower side?
I love it so much more.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it's fair to say that you have a lot of experience in your belt. You've done a lot of loans. You helped a lot of
Right.
people. If we were to poll all your past customers, we asked them questions, got them in the room, and we're like, hey, give me like 3 to 4 to 5 words to describe Melissa.
Oh, jeez.
What do you hope they say?
So I would just say that I was passionate.
Okay.
I did everything I could to get them into a home.
Okay.
They were well informed.
Oh, good.
And they got to hear, like, you know, just positivity the entire time.
I love that. Yeah. As a working professional, what are the things that you value the strongest? What are the values that you really like, are like non-negotiables for you? Like how you live your life, how you do your business.
Honesty, always. Even if it's not the best news, but how to deliver it with tact and understand that somebody else is receiving that and how they'll receive that, and making sure that we say that the best way we can, but they know we're in their corner, right? Because not everybody can get a loan.
All right, so honesty with a big slice of empathy in there.
Yeah, oh really?
What else? What else is your non-negotiable value for you guys?
Teamwork is huge for me.
Why?
Because nothing happens without a team. I am one person, and I cannot do every facet of this business.
You mentioned a word up here, though, positivity, and you hit it twice. Is that a big part of what you like your life here?
They could tell you that when they were saying I'm a unicorn, that's a running joke because I don't like to hear negativity. I like to spin that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's even my colleagues, everybody kind of looks at it that way. But there's always a solution to something, and there's a positive way to look at it. So
why is positivity so important to you?
Because when you put it in the universe, it comes to you. And so as you put that positivity, and if you can be that light for somebody else when they're going through a hard time with finances or and so forth, it will happen.
It all comes back
Magic
to you.
happens.
If we were having a celebration for Melissa's retirement from mortgage, like you were done.
I don't want to leave ever, but go ahead.
I know, but at some point, like maybe you were like, maybe you stay involved, you do something different, but like, what would you be like really excited if, like, as people were speaking, like the legacy you were leaving, what would you be really excited if, what would it need to be? What would you want it to be?
Just that I was thoughtful, caring, and that I brought them through the most stressful, important purchase of their entire life, essentially.
I love that.
And I set up their family for success.
For today,
Yeah.
what's your purpose?
I honestly know my purpose. It's to create wealth for other families. And again, it goes back to that, you know, people that come here from different countries.
You mentioned that twice. Why does that stick to you?
Because I'm a firstborn generation here.
Yeah.
From my father. My mom's German, but my father is Mexican.
Yeah.
And he moved here in his 20s, and he was very successful. But there's so many people who don't do well,
For sure.
and there's so many people that do not have that opportunity of home ownership. That's huge for me.
Okay, so we're gonna do one more thing. In distilling down like all the things you care about, it can become very hard to see, because it's just like all these feelings, all these things that I value, all these things that make you you.
Right.
You got so much uniqueness. But when you talk about corporations, that's easier because now they can kind of craft what they want to be and look like, and they don't have to deal with the human messiness as much.
Right.
And so this brand, Iconic Fox put out this brand archetypes.
Okay.
And I'll show it to you in a second. But what they do here is they're trying to create an understanding or a personality around a brand, so that when it speaks and talks, it has a foundation.
Okay.
Does it make sense? So the outlaw is, you know, they believe in revolution. Rules are made to be broken.
Okay.
And so they're disruptive, rebellious, combative. And my favorite outlaw brand is the Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Because you can just see it in the Harley, right? Like, we're bad boys, you know, we're out here, we're out breaking the rules.
Yep.
So then you kind of slide over here to the magician. So the magician archetype is about it can happen.
Okay.
It's mystical, informed, it's reassuring, tomorrow is brighter than today, Disney. Caregiver, love your neighbor as yourself, caring, warm, reassuring, everyone deserves care. You know, you got Tom's, UNICEF. Right. So now that you kind of looked at all these, which ones naturally kind of like started to be like, oh yeah, there's some of me in this?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which ones?
Obviously the magician, right?
What'd you like about the magician?
Well, obviously, you know, just creating that, I'm always thinking of the bright side opposed to the negative. It's always happy endings, I feel like.
Which I also like because you'll always get it done type thing.
Right.
And all the, yeah. So there's some magician. What else? What else did you like have a little bit of connection to?
Definitely, probably the caregiver.
Yeah.
Just because we're always taking care of people, so that was definitely one of them.
So that's a fun little exercise, because I think it helps kind of just bring some things together and try to see some things clearly. It's going to be a great day.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Let's rock. Magic effects, and we're here.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, first of all, you did a killer job in the first thing. Oh. Yeah, we got so much good information. Okay. Awesome stuff. While we jump into this now, we want to see what's translating.
Okay.
Meaning the things that are most important to you, the things that make you you, the things that you hold true and you hold a ton of value to.
Okay.
Can somebody see that when they bump into you on these virtual platforms?
Probably not.
Well, that's what we want to see. Because, again, remember, this whole thing is the know you, like you, trust you game. Right. And if all those things that you are really passionate about and care about aren't translating, then we got to figure out, okay, well, let's make them translate.
Right.
So that other people could see it. All right, so we just got to go, the first thing we got to do is we got to Google you.
Okay.
Right? And I'm sure you've never done this. You've never Googled yourself.
No, I have not. No, I don't think we have.
You've never Googled yourself?
No.
Okay, so I just typed in your name. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
So there's another Melissa Guerra who is the kitchen wrangler.
Okay.
When somebody's looking you up, they're finding the kitchen wrangler.
Okay.
So that's not like a slant. That's not a bad deal. They're just like, you want them to find you.
Right.
When I typed in your name and mortgage, now we got you.
Okay.
Now, you get a lot of high fives from me on this.
Okay.
So there's no hate. This is exactly what I tell everybody to do.
Okay.
So it's beautiful.
Okay.
Meaning when someone looks for you, they find a Google page, it's professional, they have your phone numbers, they have reviews, you have 57 reviews, which is fantastic. Google's the #1 search engine in the world. Let's go to LinkedIn. Good stuff. You have a custom banner.
Okay.
I love it. It's great. People want to connect with people.
Right. I agree.
So the fact that you've got the banner and this and the team, it's great. You're getting huge plus marks for that. Forget activity for a second. There's no bio. Where's your bio? Girl, there's no bio. So we're going to work on that.
Okay.
You need a bio.
Perfect.
If someone clicks on this and they're like, well, who's Melissa?
Yeah, they don't know.
You should tell them, right?
Yeah,
so I got a little bit of you. Let's look at your post. Let's look at what you're posting. So we need you to come alive.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now,
I really don't post on here, which is probably part of the reason.
It's really an opportunity. Well, I'm going to get to the punchline on that later. Hang tight. Facebook. So by the way, cute photo.
Okay.
And definitely you.
Yes.
So like some people have photos.
Me and my hubby.
They're not really them, right? You look at it, you're like, That's not.
Oh
you.
no, I
But
don't
this is
use any
definitely you.
enhancers.
No, I know you're great.
I'm not going to do that. Yeah.
So no intro though. No, I want to know how cool you are.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll work on that.
Okay.
But now, from the post perspective, we got some posts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those.
May 9th. Yep. This is super cool.
Yep.
Like this is the best thing of all time, by the way. You're getting a shout out for. I mean,
Right.
This is like.
Yeah.
And then we got your business page, right?
Yeah.
Same profile shot. You get points for that.
Okay.
We'll talk more about this. I don't get to know you much here, but this is a winner. It's so cute.
Right?
And it's great.
I thought it was a good idea.
And it's a great idea. And so we're going to do a lot more of those.
Okay.
And your team's going to do a lot more video, and they're going to be really stoked.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Instagram. You have a link tree, which is great.
Okay.
And so we'll talk about that. Where the downside on this stuff is, I'm not getting enough to know about you. I'm not getting you.
Okay.
So
Fair.
I love the Loan Depot post, meaning this. Like
Yeah.
it's 1%. This is a great product. Amazing. But the opportunity here is not to post this. The opportunity here is to maybe green screen this with you
Okay.
talking about it.
Okay.
So I can really get to know you. And so there's a theme here, right? Like I need more Melissa.
Okay.
If people are going to decide if they like you or trust you,
Yeah.
they got to get more of you.
Right. I agree.
YouTube, baby. We're going to get there. First of
Okay.
all, huge head start. You have a huge head start. You actually have a YouTube page. You've got 3 videos on it. I just subscribed.
Okay.
So I'm your 5th subscriber. But I also found on YouTube a dead profile.
Oh, okay.
So we'll clean that up for you.
Okay, thank you.
TikTok, baby. Okay, so again, you're super far ahead of people who aren't even playing. So I'm
Okay.
giving you huge props. But how often are you posting on all these platforms?
Not enough.
But what do you think it is? Do you know?
It's more organic. It's just like, hey, let's get this information out, and then we do it. I don't consciously think about it, which I should be.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
play with that. So, honestly, you really killed it. We are going to build a strategy in the afternoon on how to actually step into this and get consistent
Okay.
and really push through it. And then your voice is going to sing, and everyone that bumps into you is going to be stoked to come work with you. You ready to go?
I am.
All right, we're going to do a photo
I'm excited.
photo shoot now.
Shoot.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's do it. Bam. Graphics. How's the photo shoot? Wardrobe change, you're back?
Yeah.
Feeling ready to go?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
I wrote down something for you. Creating generational wealth through home ownership, education, empathy, and positivity. I think there's a play there. We'll keep working on it.
Okay.
The education, the positivity, the empathy, and the care for others in order to want to change them is something that I just keeps resonating like through
Right.
your personality.
Right.
So, and you're a lot of fun. So we got to
Yeah.
figure out how to put more fun into this world. All right, so we're going to talk about your marketing strategy. So I'm going to break this down into 3 areas for help.
Okay.
Okay, let's do the easy one first. Partners and past clients. Tell me what you do.
With my realtor partners, they're my friends. I mean, we become friends. Obviously, I get to know them and their family, and then also their goals and what they want to do in the real estate space. And so we meet regularly for breakfast. We always break bread because I really believe in that. I don't believe in coffee.
Would you say that with all the partners you have, that every week you're having at least one?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
So it's 1 to 2 a week with various
Right,
agents.
right. And then multiple calls in a day.
Do you have a number of calls you're making per day to agents, or is it more organic?
It's very organic.
So it's just like, I haven't talked to so-and-so in a while?
Yes, I give them a call, we chat, I check in, find out what's going on, what I can do to help, and then also let them know about products. But I always call to talk about new products, like that's
Yeah.
a phone call.
Are you initiating those?
Yes.
So you're like, so tell me if I got this right, but kind of in your call process, you're like, should we get lunch next week? You're kind of like, is that when you put in the...
Oh yeah, like, hey, let's get together and
Yeah.
let's chat about all this. And
Yeah.
then, but again, that conversation then when we are together is like 40%, 50% work, and then the rest is...
Relational.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. All right, past clients.
Yes.
What's your strategy with past clients today?
We have mailings that go out to them. We have emails that go out to them. I do spontaneous things of, like for a holiday, we send out these little skeletons and, so like a cute little saying.
Love it. Anything else you do?
We reach out to them when they can refi. We do it by phone.
Yep, but that's more like if the market's there,
Right, if the market's there, but just check-ins, see how they're doing.
Okay, so how often are you doing check-ins, or is that more organic?
It's more organic.
Yeah, I like
it's not
the- I
really
got you, I
scheduled.
got you.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's talk social. So what's your plan? Organic?
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't plan anything. I don't even script anything that I do on social media, actually.
The opportunity or the thought process is going from organic to strategic.
Right.
This is not like a one way's better. I think of this as like a way of just kind of like understanding yourself,
Right.
understanding your strengths,
Yeah.
understanding what you want,
Agreed.
and then trying to find if there's a path there to get there.
Yeah.
So let's go through each of these topics and just kind of explore what strategic could look like.
Okay.
And then you
sounds good.
get to decide what you want to start to play with and implement or not, or any of that stuff.
Okay. Perfect.
So let's start with partners. Do you want more, or do you feel like you have the right number of people?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it in terms of growing. Of course, I would welcome that. I like helping people. So to me, it's just more people to help.
So here's some thoughts then on organic to strategic. One way to get a little more strategic on this and leveraging the relationships you have is probably something you're doing already.
Okay.
Which is talking to the agents you currently work with and being like, hey, hook me up with so-and-so, or refer me to so-and-so, or get me a, like, do you know Johnny? Can you put me on a text with Johnny?
Yeah, I could. I know it's
So I'm just throwing it out there.
completely out of my comfort zone, but I totally am open to that.
You're a delightful human being, and I guarantee you that the people that you're partners with, you even said it, like we've become friends. So you have an actual relationship with these people.
Right.
Strategic though, you're not waiting for the organic part of this to happen. You're
Right.
like, every quarter, I'm gonna ask for 3 of these things, or whatever number you pick
Yeah,
out.
I agree.
So just
Yeah.
throwing it out there.
All right.
Okay. On local, any charities you're deeply involved in?
No, not
Okay,
really.
you mentioned women's things, so I'll put that.
Well, yeah. Well, that is.
I mean, you have a heart for that.
I do.
I know.
I do.
Here's some thoughts. Some of the best marketing is just bringing people together and
Yes.
doing something cool.
Yeah.
A mezcal tasting event. Something
I would
on the
agree with
water.
that, yes.
Something with music.
Right.
Something, now we talked charity for a minute, but like something where maybe you could pull in a charity. Now you get to go invite all your agents.
Right.
All the agents you don't know.
Yes.
All your clients. And
Yeah.
you get to go do something you actually enjoy
I enjoy
doing.
doing. I agree with you. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk social media now. Same thing,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So I'm going to give you one strategy that we can talk about,
Okay.
and then we can try to figure out how to implement.
Okay.
But it's called ICE: Identify, Connect, and Engage.
Okay.
So that, to me, is going to kickstart your social,
Yeah.
because the more velocity you can get around the community there,
Right.
the more business you're going to get.
Correct.
It is acceptable for you to have a high velocity of posts.
We're confident
So
for
we got
sure.
a baby step in.
All right.
You ready?
I can do it.
Okay, we're going to go solve the question of what do I say. That's what we're going to do next.
Okay.
Okay.
I got
You
it.
rock. Bam!
Thank you.
Graphics. All right. We're going to eliminate the excuse of I don't know what to say. How's that sound?
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so first, let's start with mortgage. Can you just write mortgage at the top?
Okay.
Let's first identify some of the, write down problems next to mortgage. What are some of the mortgage problems that you solve on a regular basis?
No money.
No money. What are the problems?
Low scores.
Low credit.
Student loans.
It's great.
Debt to income.
What about it?
They want something they can't afford.
Yep. Let's pause for a sec. So we wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And by we, I mean you, wrote down 11 topics, right?
Us, yeah.
Now, any of these topics have sub-issues, sub-things to talk about.
Well, of course.
So
Yeah.
put a little check mark if there's like multiple topics within that section. And then every single week and day and month, how many problems are you all solving that are unique and individual?
Right, a lot,
Because
yeah.
humans bring unique individual problems every time.
Right.
And so literally, if you just learned to listen or write down
Right.
all the stuff that's coming through your desk,
Yeah.
this list just keeps growing.
Right.
And put a little line here.
Okay.
Write down just a little line, and another topic would be current events or
Okay.
current market. What are what's crazy and happening in the current market today?
Well, rates is a talk about
Great.
everything.
And so we can keep going, right? Like
Right.
inventory is potentially,
Absolutely.
like inventory is an issue. New home builders, what are they doing in the market? These are all things that you can solve
Right.
for the exact people that you care about.
Yes. Agreed.
And the power of this too is you get to repeat it. And here's what I mean. No reserve, no down payment, no money. That's like a universal problem all the time.
Yes.
You make one video on it, you didn't solve it.
No.
The problem still exists, and in fact, as we talked about in there, not everybody just like watches every video.
Right, they don't.
So someone has to be putting the right narrative into the market.
Yes.
Someone's got to be telling the truth. Someone's got to help people understand, and it's you.
Right.
You get to do this.
So inspiring.
Isn't this cool though?
Yeah, it is really cool.
And
I'm like, I'm making a video today.
Right now.
Wait, I am.
When we get into the filming, you're going to hear me say this a lot. Doing content is hard.
Right.
Number one, we get busy. Number two, it's uncomfortable. But if you can just get back to standing on the stuff of what you care about and matters to you, and the fact that there's homeowners out there getting declined for loans they could get, and that's
Crazy.
not right.
Right.
Like, that's where you get that power.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm just going to step through this because I'm going to run through a wall for these people because
right.
they're getting bad information. I would encourage you to do this exercise once a month. I'd put it on a Google Drive or whatever your team can contribute to, or put it on a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we talk personal stuff?
All right, let's go.
Okay, so you're a human being that likes other things besides mortgage.
Right.
What are the things you like?
Decorating.
Decorating. I love it. What else do you love?
Boating.
Boating.
I love hanging out with my friends and family, right?
Yeah, but what do you do when you
that?
hang out? What's the hangout?
Board games. I love games.
How often do you help decorate and renovate with people?
A lot.
Are you working on a project right now?
4 projects.
4 projects?
Yeah.
Are they all for you?
No.
They're for other people?
4 is for other people, and then there's 1 for me. But yes, so 5. I was just counting other people.
Do you ever do renovation loans?
Yes.
I mean, okay. Let me give you a, yeah, I'm like, just throw the softball up. Ta-da! This, it sounds like you're in help to others.
Well, yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
This stuff is super fun, and you could probably like inspire and like share with other people cool stuff. You should make a lot of content about this. I want you to write down over here, be helpful.
Okay.
When you'd make any type of personal social media posts, okay?
Yeah.
If you're helpful,
Yeah.
you will build goodwill, generate more community, build your business. This is a no-brainer. I don't know about boating so much, because that feels like, look at me, I'm on a boat. But
Yeah, I would never do that. By the way, I don't think I've
I'm on
ever
a
posted
boat.
a picture of us boating, like me personally. No, I've never done that.
no. So you don't have to be the mortgage lady. Like, you could be this rounded person who does all this other cool stuff that's also really good at mortgage.
Right.
And super knowledgeable, but also is a human that loves all this other stuff. Because guess
Yeah.
what? You're doing loans for other humans
Right.
who love all this stuff.
Who love this stuff. I know. I get it.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
You ready to
love
film
it.
some videos?
Yeah, let's
We're
do
gonna
it.
do it. Let's
I'm
go.
good. I'm ready.
Transition effect. You were close though.
I was very close.
Say it, start it again. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a call, as we're here to help you in any way.
Instead of that ending, let's try a different ending. You're back. We're back.
We survived.
Are you
slightly?
just exhausted?
A little bit.
You're feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to kind of go through all the craziness, you were really easy to talk to in the beginning of the day because I feel like you have a natural understanding of who you are.
Right.
Like your value set and what you care about, you're able to clearly articulate. Like,
Yeah.
You know why you do what you do, and you're passionate about it, and you're not going anywhere, and you can just see the authenticity that is you. And so I think
Thank
your
you.
opportunity as you play in all this stuff is to just lean more and more into it, because I feel like the more you showcase your personality,
Yeah.
the more that you'll attract in the people that you really want to help.
Right. I agree.
I loved kind of that magician, caregiver, and I wrote down heroic everyman. And then just kind of going through your passion for your brand expression, if you will, like really your personality is just this empathetic, authentic, caring person who really wants to set people positive, who wants to set people up for success, educate, over-educate, get people comfortable with all that stuff, and put them on a path to generational wealth.
Yes.
So one of the opportunities that I think you can lean into is moving the needle closer to strategic off organic every chance you can.
Right.
I feel like your opportunity to do events locally is like a superpower for
Right.
you. And honestly, you crush videos. You're really good. I know you're so hard on yourself, but you're really good. And the more you put that in, the more you'll reach more people.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear from you just what you took from today so far. I mean, I know you're probably just like a little bit overwhelmed, but like.
Well, it's a good overwhelmed, right? Because this was something that needed to happen. Definitely at the end, watching you do that, spit that real quick, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's just blah, 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 but whatever. It was really amazing. So I do know that I could get there if I practice, so that was great. I think that the other thing that I really took away as well is just being consistent. I'm really not doing my end goal of reaching the masses. And that's what I want to do. So I need to do it. Yep. So it is what it is, and it's just more in my face, and I like it. So thank you for everybody who's here for being in my face.
Well, the team's going to do their work now. They're going to dive on your social stuff. They're going to reskin stuff. They're going to edit some content for you, and then we'll set up next steps, which is really then going to be kind of handing this whole strategy over to you and letting you figure out how you want to start stepping into it. But like just baby stepping forward builds that musculature, and all of a sudden it'll be 2 and 3 and 4, and then it'll be just the sky's the limit. It
really will be.
If you want to influence. You're awesome. It's been so fun working with you today.
Likewise.
Can't wait to see all the videos.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Oh, you better tag me in every one.
Oh my gosh, I will.
I'm
scared.
Let's rock.
All
You're the best.
Thanks.
Bam.
Thank you.
Exit graphics. Graphics.
Tip of the day. You may be able to actually buy a home now.
I have $9,000 to get
into home. You can actually use the rental income. Just not true.